Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today we're looking at this, which is the Maxpedition TT26 backpack. So far I've looked at the TT22 and the TT12, so all the general same style for backpack, but obviously different sizes. So the number marks the number of liters. This is going to be a 26 liter backpack. So if you know Maxpedition backpacks, excellent quality, excellent materials, just top grade stuff. You're going to pay a little bit more up front, but it's going to last you a lifetime. So I'm going to readjust the camera and we can look at the actual backpack and what I have inside. Let me give you a little bit of basically personal experience with this. This is a good size for me when it comes to an everyday carry backpack. The TT12 and the TT22, the 12 is too small for me for an EDC backpack. I've given that pack to my wife, so if she's like going out and just needs something to put, you know, a water bottle, her maybe her wallet, a couple other things, that's a good bag for her. Now I do think the TT22 is definitely usable as an EDC backpack. I think once you get to the 22 and the 26 level, it's just a matter of like what extra gear are you carrying. You're gonna see with this one, I've got a bunch of everyday carry gear in there, as well as, you know, some additional items that if you had to, you know, have your everyday carry bag, but then throw a bunch of extra items in because you're gonna have a longer day out, this thing is gonna be good for it. So I've liked all the packs and their overall function and features, but I would say the TT26 for me is gonna be the best setup for an everyday carry bag. Now with that said, you can definitely use these backpacks for outdoor adventures as well, and there's lots of features that allow them to be functional in that space. So I've got the TT12 in the blue, the TT22 in the green, and then obviously you can see that this one is the gray. All right, we're gonna start off here and take a look at the top of the backpack. First you have a grab handle here. You've got one on the side and one on this side as well. This is basically seatbelt material, so very rugged and strong, but smooth. It's not gonna cut your hands as you're grabbing a hold of it. Excellent stitching all over the bag. They've got box stitching, which is basically extra secure and strong at key tension points. You can see you've got these kind of T-shaped zipper pulls, and you're gonna open up the bag like this. Now, one of the cool features is that you can open up the bag in the front and in the top as well. So there's a quick look at the basically the top section. Moving here, you can see we've got hook and loop, so you can put Velcro patches or anything you want there that attaches to Velcro. And we do have a pocket here, so basically unzip this. This is where I'm keeping all my tech stuff. So you can see I've got like earphones, different attachment cords for computers. I've got a CRKT USB drive. So basically, you know, a decent sized pocket here, so you can keep a bunch of smaller items. There is a lanyard inside here, as you can see. And then in addition to that, you've got two slots here, which you can put pens or maybe like a small Swiss Army knife or something like that in there. Not a ton of internal organization in this. It's just generally a large pocket in this top section. So spinning it around to the back side, you got your straps here. Decent amount of padding. I wouldn't say it's like a large amount. I wouldn't say it's small. It's probably right in the middle. Comfortable though, based on what I've carried in the bag. It's worked totally fine. You got more of the basically seatbelt material here. You have a sternum strap across the chest there, and you've got a whistle built into that. We've got a rugged D-ring here. It is plastic, but still looks very solid, very robust. So D-ring here, D-ring here. We also have two up here toward the top, so a D-ring here and a D-ring here to attach some gear. One of the things you're going to notice on Maxpedition is they thought through a lot of the details. So you can pop this guy off and adjust the sternum strap in various locations on both sides. And then you've basically got this webbing keeper. So wrap it up, and then there's hook and loop, so it's not kind of flopping as you're wearing the bag. Down here on the bottom, you do have a waist strap. You can take it off if you want to. You got more of your basically webbing controllers here. It's not going to lock in and be super snug, but it will keep the bag from moving if you're wearing it. Here's a look at the padding that's going to go along your back. The other main thing I want to tell you about is on the side here, you've got more of these T-zippers, and you pull that open, and inside we've got an area to put a pistol, you know, CCW in there. You can see we've got basically this strip of Velcro. Let me pull this out. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this in whatever side that you basically don't want to have access to for your CCW. So let's say I was going to swing this thing around and open it from this side over here, then I would have no Velcro here, so I could just unzip it and have access. And now over on this side, if somebody unzips this somehow, it's gonna be a lot of work for them to have to tear through this to try to get to my pistol, and obviously if the bag's on me, they're not gonna be able to do that without me noticing. So CCW compartment there, obviously a nice large one there based on the size of the pack. All right, flipping it around to the other side, you can see you've got two clips here. Now to show you, you can enter the main pocket through the top zipper, but you can also access it this way. So unclip these, and then you've got this full zipper system here, which gives you access to the main section of the bag. So with that, you've got 2 access points. Let me just clip this down real quick. Now with this system, you could run something under here, you could run a coat, you could run other gear like that, and you also have this webbing system. So if you loosen this up, you could run something through here, something through here. This little loop here is originally built for like ice axes on most packs, but you can run, you know, if you want to carry an axe, a hatchet, something like that, trekking poles, you could certainly run them through there and then find a way to rig them up here. We do have a water bottle holder on each side. What I'm going to show you on this side is basically just a mirror image on the other side. So nice big water bottle holders. They do have these retention cords, so this goes inside the bag, so you can loosen it or tighten it depending on what you're carrying in here. I've got a Nalgene in there, and I've got a similar size one on the other side. And the nice thing about these is that, you know, this doesn't have any elastic here, so this is what's going to keep it from falling out of the bag if you turn the bag over or something like that. Nothing huge to mention about the bottom. It is solid and kind of squared off so that when you do rest it, it should stay generally, you know, sitting flat as opposed to, you know, basically just crumpling in on itself. All right, so looking into the main section of the bag, first thing I'll do is I'll take out, I have a really large fleece that's in there. I've also got a smaller windbreaker just to show you, you know, I could probably fit maybe another whole large fleece in there. There's just a lot of space. We've got Velcro on the back here, or material that can basically accept Velcro. So I've got one of their organizational systems here. So take this out and show you real quick. So flashlight, Leatherman, a couple pens. There's a pouch here, some in the back. These are great because you can organize gear, and you can fit a bunch of these across the back of the panel there. Also, if you want to have a CCW inside, they do make basically modular systems that have hook and loop on the back, so you can attach that. So we've got their little patch here that says Prepared Citizen. That's upside down right now, but you do have another storage section here, which is mesh, so you can see through. That's zippered, so you can put some gear there. We have an elastic pocket down here, which right now I've got an iPad in there. I've got my Bible down in there. Down in the bottom of the pack, I got a couple books here. And then we've got on the inside, we've got a little bit of organization. A small, basically elastic mesh section there, and then another one down below. And then the same thing on this side, a small mesh section and a larger one. And then here's your bungees that basically go to the outside to keep your water bottles safe and not falling out. So you can see basically inside it's one large section. All right, let me actually show you what the pack looks like when it's on me here. Now once again, if you want to adjust the sternum strap to down low or up higher, you can do that. That's where mine's set up right now. And I will tell you, it's a legit whistle. So I'm going to turn the volume down here, but take a listen. Loud. So some thoughts on this pack, having used it as an everyday carry pack. I could see this being converted to like a bushcraft bag, definitely like a modern bushcraft bag, but I like that main big zipper in the front so you can open up and get into the bag. If you're someone who wants a ton of organization in a backpack, then this is not the one for you. I would say if you've got like low organization, high organization, and middle, this would be below middle, but not way down to the far end. It's close to a middle amount of organization. You know, some packs you open them up, it's like one big tube basically, and you close it up. This one offers you some organization, but there are other Maxpedition packs that offer a lot more pockets, zippers, things like that. The overall build construction is excellent. I mean, I've yet to use something from Maxpedition that I'm like, that was poorly made. It's really nicely made gear. So for the TT26 at the time of this video, you're looking at $179. For the TT22, it's only $3 less. It's $176. If you want the small version, the TT12, that's only going to run you $93. Now, as far as an everyday carry bag, this is probably in the top, I don't know, 3 or 4, I think, that Maxpedition makes that I've used. I like their Valence tech sling. That's one of my favorites of all time. This one also it fits into the everyday carry type of setup for me. When I think about Maxpedition in general, it's definitely a cry once, buy once type of situation. You have to invest more money up front, but it's going to be a bag that's going to last you for a lifetime. Yeah, I mean, just high quality gear overall. You know, if you look at their different lines, their AGR line, the Legacy, the Entity, this Prepared Citizen line, Very streamlined. You could definitely see this, like, especially with this color, as like an urban bag, but offers you functionality really across the board. So I'll put links down below in the description section so you can learn more about Maxpedition. If you want to purchase this bag or other Maxpedition gear, I'll put some links to videos I've shot of the different bags, and at the end of this video I'll put my link to the other new TT bags, the 12 and the 22, that I have already reviewed. So there you go, the Maxpedition TT26, my thoughts. Now let's hear your thoughts in the comment section, and let's get that conversation started now. Alright guys, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.